a series of knockout games. This time it's the loser round 3. And we have LengMo and BlueGuard, with LengMo as the allies, BlueGuard as the US and the castle. It's the LMG42GD on the ground versus team with a comeback into the event, led by Elice as the OKW in the castle, his fellow teammate Big Tiger as the Ostel.
LMG42 team is ready for action.
Able to actually knock out Team of the Cursed, Crossfire and Solmare with a 2-0 in the previous round on Eindhoven, I guess. Meanwhile, the other team here, led by BlueGuard, the rather close 2-1 victory in the best of 1 versus Berlin Tokyo Express, previously on Book's Farmland, I guess. And with the ace game on Black Forest. Have conscripts, of course, for the Soviet. Well, some rifles and urban assault yet again for BlueGuard here. To deal with the Kubel and some classic Fox Grenadiers. Big Tiger bringing in classic MG42, I guess. Some Grenadiers. And we have the first engagements here in the middle. So the Axis with a more cautious start in the end. So far they're really getting their booty into the game. Elice might be losing their ammunition now. So the Axis now with the rotation. BlueGuard making some really good use here of his rear echelon. Game plan pretty obvious, I guess, for the Axis. They really want to aim down on the open. And you might go down, but it's not eventually. Captain's out as well, and his forward ambulance here from BlueGuard. Scenario still though with a decent job here in the end, but with LengMo coming in for the defense. Russians out for Axis. Move as well for the cutoff. We're actually losing ammunition in return, of course, but the Allies will be very soon back on at it. Yes, we'll see tier 1 here in the base from Elice. With another decent rotation here, grabbing the VP. Yeah, Elice will be straight away getting into it here. Taking that ammunition point. And he's coming in as well for the middle. And there will be incendiary. BlueGuard. He's gonna make it out alive eventually, but with rifles coming in, though there's the shock nade. And yeah, so down to one model, and there's not incendiary, so Plus we'll be calling it here eventually, making it back to space. In the meantime, BlueGuard. She's straight away going for that cutoff, but there's actually paratroopers here. LengMo though is able to stop him from cutting off the resource point here. And that's a pretty good move here, paying attention to that. He's up as well. This pig tide is coming back for his VP. And him the Kubel with some good actions. Getting back some resources and VPs in. Tops out quite late here for Pig Tiger, but obviously will fall back here into Elice's hands for the access. He's out of the rotation here for LengMo. Finding the Pioneer in the middle. There's the double A yet again for the allies. Seems to be the call for them here. I very strongly believe into their light vehicles being anti-air. We can also afford losing one in terms of having to deal with skill planes here from the fluffy ground forces. It's the pack gun from Pig Tiger. Elice already getting out the next tag. So getting himself rocketing. Overall, very even army values, I might say. This player really good, standing in the map, but LengMo's there, he's rotating yet again and contesting the VP, I guess. Oh, there's the double connection from the Axis. Nice play here. And the $10. Finishing off that AA with a little bit surprise attack of theirs immediately. BlueGuard, he won't like that one. Yes. I think in BlueGuard he's not gonna get the paratrooper, I'm afraid. AA already in again, though Pack 40 retreated, so there won't be another find on that vehicle, I guess. Okay, Elice also yet again should have went the castle for the fuel. Meantime, some good micro actions here, not forgetting about retreating his fellow Kubel. He's coming in, but we see it again, the incendiary. It's with some bleed, but they get their hands. And that ammunition, though, that won't be of any use here with having no connections at all, so with Elice we'll be able with the Kubel to decap that very soon. Yeah, finally, to refute officer here. Joint operations. I guess we're gonna see in the end here some full supply stations. They can end. There's also another paratrooper or Elice. Straight away for the VP. have though the manpower here for the authorization, so I'm gonna get that out as well, so we can get some more DPS on his infantry. Meantime, God with the Rangers, so not acquiring any Thompsons, I'm afraid. A lot of rockets coming in, I guess. So concussion. But the grenade from the Rangers, forcing away here the Pioneer. That's a good attempt in the end. The models are being lost.
There's a major reporting for action.
This won't win that engagements, but there are the upgrades, so we'll be able to do some more DPS now. Less, I'm afraid, lacking here the ammunition for the next squad, but will be coming in surely very soon, I guess. Free captain already straight away for the VP here in the castle side. The Axis with a slight advantage here over the allies. Elice, I guess, gonna make his way here just behind BlueGuard. There's the snare, Kubo is down. Wait, slight misplay here from Elice, I guess. Put it to quite low, but gonna make it out well and alive. Very good. This was control here. For the Axis, yeah. Might be going in for that wipe here, just trying to make it behind the captain. That could be a decent pickoff, but not going for it. We're trying to force back that rifle in the end. Falling back himself, I'd say. So yes, a very good match here for us. New, rather very young Chinese players, I guess, overall. Next generation, let's say. They was coming in the middle. Still trying to contest though for the hillside DP. This player has divided his forces very much. Making it here maybe his own incendiary. Not sure about that one. Nice play here with the Raketen, going for the VP. Meanwhile, sending those Model Fox here for the fuel. Yeah, LengMo, he's there with the AA. Great, Foxtrot is gonna make it out here, but very good attempt here to contest. Gonna have some new pioneers. Probably gonna take over with VP again. Or Got also with the rotation to the middle. A little bit behind here in terms of the overall VPs. Big target and great of a job here on the open side. And yeah, we already have the P4 of Elice with a decent timing.
AT gun ready.
Quite superior here, I'm afraid, to the Sherman. Goes straight on his way. The VP changing now the direction. Getting actually decent penetration in straight away. P4 missing his target eventually. I think in the end this will be proving still very worthy. Elice is also cutting off yet again the fuel.
Enemies are swarming one of our emplacements.
Yes. Gonna make it back now. And it's not up the chase. The Raketna is setting up. Meanwhile, the P4 is basically fixed already. Elice, fast retreat here though, not trying to get another shot.
A capture point is under attack.
LengMo return here with some success on his side.
Sherman, ready for action. A capture point is being overrun.
There is civilian assault, so and we see Stupani speeding with that one, I guess.
A capture point is under attack.
Maximus decrewed. This Pig Tiger might show up, finishing it off.
Rear echelon troops on the front line.
One with some nice penetration. Rifles with the wipe here on the Fox Grenadiers. It might be just the advantage. BlueGuard was in need here. Maybe set upon some more dominance. But with some nice connections. Right, he's on the run though. And a good attempt, here's a ground attack. This Elice might be bringing in, oh, he's just bringing in another Fallschirmjäger. It's very interesting. Oh, the ammo for it. So yeah, staff to Fox Grenadier replaced, and more lead infantry. In return, Allies already on the way to punch back here. The VP count. Yeah, the Brumba. Possibly also with good timing here for dealing with the Allies. Oh, the Fox Grenadier might go down. LengMo's cancelling in the end the attempt. Very scared of being finished off by another shot. Yeah, BlueGuard, aware, is going for another contest in the castle side, making very great use of his echelon, I'd say. Is in. Gonna stop here the captain from finishing the capturement. We'll see 2 more units coming in from Elice once that BP back. People are really struggling. Find here the penetration on the Sherman. And also on the way back. In return. Yeah, though lost their player yet again on his side of the map. Really gotta hold that VP there. He forced in the castle. Rangers with already 12 kills, doing quite well. Possibly finding himself here in some green cover, yes. Sherman's going back to the middle, it seems. But there will be a Jackson already.
Tank destroyer is ready for orders.
So for Elice, really having the fuel, I guess, for another heavy tank. He gotta be very careful for the next minutes until he can get another armor out here for dealing with the armored superiority of the US player. In time, BlueGuard now has the chance to make some play here. Well, it's going in quite deep. There's no connection, but he's in snare range. Now there is, so he's in great danger here. I guess LengMo missed the opportunity here for going in return. Elice taking out the Zis gun. I just finish off the Maxim here as well. A little bit low on manpower, but... Oh. Scatty Barrage. He's trying to evade, but will be not able to finish off the Zis gun, or he might actually gonna lose. He's gonna lose Pegram forward, but the Bomber, I'm afraid. Being hit too far ahead. Getting finished off by the Jackson in combination with the 80 and the take aim ability. So yeah, that's quite a decent trade-off for the allies. Taking out the Brumba here. Just throwing away the AA, though now they don't have anything to defend against the airborne assault, I guess. So they might want to bring in another AA. Oh, what a wipe from the P4 here. Those fellow riflemen with quite the shot here.
Enemy forces are neutralizing a sector.
Target back on SVP. Gotta pay attention to that. This is the reinforced repair bunker though. We have Elice contesting yet again. VP while losing fortunately mortar here. Center backline. 85 comes in. Gonna stop Big Tiger here from trying to grab the VP. Although yes, Elice is gonna get the job done, and we have actual rangers with Zooks out. Maybe that's gonna be the unit here for dealing with the P4 on the castle side. Meanwhile, LengMo with a very deep dive, getting out that mortar for himself. He's gonna have 2 mortars. But he's out as well. Peagrant's on the run.
We're losing a capture point.
Oh, P4 with the blitz. It's not looking good for LengMo. He's very far ahead here with his 85, and I'm afraid he's gonna lose both of them. Yes, he does. Great job here from Elice. Even if he loses that P4, it's definitely gonna be a win for him. Well, Pack 40 setting up already. Smoked. Drop coming here for the defense. P4's gonna make it out. What a great play here from Elice, I'd say. In return, there is the Calliope finishing off the Porsche Megas in the base. Unit falling down. Penta going in, but getting out actually the Calliope. It's not the trade of the day here, I guess, but it's a trade for sure. I guess overall, Elice and the Axis here definitely with the better trade-offs overall. And say that it's a Panther, the Calliope and 2 caddies taking out here all the indirect for the allies. I guess we will see very soon here another Calliope from BlueGuard. It's in danger, but it has been called. It's from the out as well. And we're yet again with another caddy. Elice have quite the resources here. Oh, nice shock from his team in Pig Tiger. What a good combination, taking out E. Jackson. Might wanna fall back here. Sherman is on the chase. Oh, with the lucky double penetration here at the max range, just finishing off that P4. That's such a fortune for the allies. So it is the P4 40 Jackson in the end. Maybe he should have called off that attack sooner than he did eventually. It's out. And just find him well though. Before loss, it's quite painful. Elice rather low on fuel now, but he got lots of manpower. So does his teammate. Actually also just tossed in a fuel catch like the allies. Because the allies are having a little bit, I guess, easier time here for replenishing their lost rocket artillery and tanks. And just with some decent damage, the Zooks in the middle, but gonna make it. LengMo's holding here in, getting out that snare. I wonder what it's gonna be next for Pig Tiger. Maybe he might bring in the Panther. Oh, we're finishing off another paratrooper, the 85. It's painful for Elice. Elice really got some manpower here to toss in another unit. There's also the tier 2, so he might be actually just going, or he's not. Let's bring in another P4, I guess. Got the double Raketen, so I guess he feels confident. Fencing off the US armor here just with the Raketens already acquired. Yes, the P4 is there just for contesting. Get very Azusa VP. And we yet again not giving up on his side. Who is throwing in some units eventually. So pretty decent artillery field officer. That's free. Quite he kills as well. 5 common. We're gonna fence off the LMG42, yes it does. But there is the paratrooper here. Megas from Elice. Finishing off the mortar. Might also the crew, but very precious, highly vetted. Yeah. Back Howie here though. Fred Picktang not paying attention. And there goes down the artillery field officer. It's P4's indoor. Captain missing the shot. Jackson going to turn, yet again connecting. Turn, oh god, coming in here again for the VP. It's an up and down across the entire map. Some very decent synergy here between the players. It's gonna get prepared quite fast and well here, but actually just a reinforced repair bunker, I guess.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
Oh, nice, good job. Nice use here. The reconnaissance overflight, bringing in the bunker busting, finishing off LengMo's Pi engineers. We gotta rebuild them now, so. Great though he doesn't have any manpower for it. He's tossing in another AA, obviously. They are aware here. To later possibility from the airborne assault. And well, as well now with the vet tool. X40 is there. Seeing the second shot though, but we have another Caddy Barrage. Dealing with the Pack 40. Without any success. Paratrooper coming in as well. And straight away finished off by the Sherman. But a greedy play here after all from Elice, I guess, getting punished for that one. So of course, Sherman here with quite some fortune. Pack Howie is gonna get finished off yet again. Yes, it does. Yeah, Megas definitely some good impact here into the game. Double Shreks already. Oh, there's gonna be another wipe. Oh, that might just lose all his units. Yes, he does. It's just a ranger here for dealing with the axes now. Too greedy here in the attempt of crewing both the Raketens, losing here the backbone of his army. There's gonna have some huge issues here for the VP control. But there is yet again Live here. Just aiming for the vicinity here. was preventing that Pack 43 from being finished for now. I'm afraid though, Pig Tiger will have yet again some decent resources for that one. It's coming in yet again, 40 VP. Both teams not too high, but with a rather fair share here in terms of the VP count. Of course, Axis now with a slight advantage here. But using here definitely some really important core units. Tracks already again, another decent connect. And was coming up quite low, I'm afraid. But if he knows there's no Su-85 any close. P4's charging in with the blitz. But calling off the attack. Panther though. So joining the airport, finding that 85, decent penetration here in the end. Getting another shot. Jax is there, it's no blitz, and Alice is the way out though. Finishing off the Su-85 in the end. It's a very decent kill for the Axis. EP's about to be even yet again in this match.
The enemy now have 200 points.
And I'm back here. IP coming up. And is our caught. Making it out alive. Getting in danger. Ranger almost getting catched here as well. By the off-mat from the artillery officer. Quite some losses for LengMo. Does BlueGuard. He's getting himself another ranger here. Ammunition. This is there though. Another very decent shot. 40 is still back in the base. Coming out now. And is ready. Axis are preparing and setting up for the next attack, and we'll have another Panther from Elice, it seems. This is bringing some units for diving yet again at Calliope. Return though, we might see very soon enough another Jackson for BlueGuard. Yeah. Captain's setting up, was coming in. 50 play, there is the double connection. Life is coming in as well. Yes. It's changing his mind. He wants that Calliope out now. Gets it in the end, but might lose his people yet again. Smokes out though. So actually BlueGuard unable to finish here the P4 with a follow-up shot. Definitely a very decent outcome here for Elice. Yet again, he's committing to his gameplay, taking out those units, he's taking the risk, and he's getting rewarded here in the end for it. So, we got now just tossing in return. Another Jackson, it seems. Hand is ready as well. Yet again, Ranger getting wiped. Who got down with another unit and some very low army value. He's really struggling to uphold his army here versus Elice. making the plays.
Tank destroyer is ready for action.
Panthers up. Goes to P4.
Crowds are taking one of our points.
Elice yet again. He's gonna go full in. There's only one way, and it's the way forward to victory, I guess. It's gonna finish off another Jackson, but he might just lose the Panther in return. Setting up here into the front direction. LengMo is there. The very decisive Caddy Barrage.
We got a new unit ready and on the field.
So I guess, luckily, BlueGuard just getting out the second Jackson in time to turn the tides here in the castle side. LengMo also good attention here, helping out his very teammate in need, but there will be yet again Elice here with another nasty flank, making great use. The Valiant Assault, taking out that bad free Maxim here. And getting back his hands on that precious Raketen here. He's definitely gonna need for fencing off that Sherman.
We're losing a capture point.
The allies are quite low on VPs though. X is turning around the game, I'm afraid. Captain's ready. So is another Ranger coming in for the VP. For the middle and the castle side, yes, we gotta stop that VP bleed here. Boomber's ready. No shots in. It's the grenade. Still good connection here in terms of damage, but eventually Boomber's gonna send home that Zook Ranger. The Raketen is setting up. Elice yet again down on her knees with no armor left.
Armor here.
God gonna bring in another Sherman. They have the upper hand here in terms of the fuel. Big Tiger could bring out some fuel, but he doesn't. So I guess Elice just gonna make it with his infantry, with the Raketens. Even go for yet again another Raketen after all. Also got some decent manpower in here. But we might also just gonna see another P4, another JP4, something like that. LengMo with another Gust contest here
Tank support is here.
on the VP. Gotta stop that VP bleed. Use all the units they have. All the infantry, just sending it over to anywhere. Gotta get some hands yourself on any VP you can to any moment. Just got about 78 VPs left and it's still decreasing, so they have to make those plays here.
We're down to 75 goddamn points.
But LengMo overextends yet again. Down another tank. E5 luckily making it out here very alive. Panther not following up, finishing off another snare tank. German, but almost finishing off. What was very precious. Fallschirmjägers. Maybe it's the time for another Pack 43, I guess. Yes, Sherman's going yet again.
Squad ready for action.
Captain's in danger. There's only one Panther, 3 axes. The situation is balanced yet again. Tiger sends his Pack 40 in for securing yet again the VP. Elice in the middle with the Pioneer. Body's on the run. It's finished off very fast. With a double 85, so where are these skill planes now? Sending back. LengMo yet again with his armor. Panther's coming in as well. On the run, but it's gonna get in return the VP, I guess. Elice is just using the reinforcements provided by the airborne assault. Elice though with some decent actions here. LengMo yet again back on his feet with lots of armor. The captain has been lost. He seems not to be interested in retaking it, but there's yet again another tank Panther here back into the field. And he's gonna come in for that VP. Another unit down for BlueGuard for contesting. Jumping out of his Sherman here, almost throwing it away. Oh, I guess that goes probably as well. The Zook Ranger, yes it does. A lot of units in the center from the axis. Meantime, Allies rather busy keeping those VPs in their hands, I'd say. It's a little bit with the VP advantage here. Can just play more objective. The 85's coming in. Yes, with a deep dive here on Alice Panther taking out with a decent shot the Raketen. Will be Pigtie coming in though for the chase here with his Panther.
A capture point is under attack.
But we're gonna stop at 85. He was trying to get around, connect another shot, getting finished off in the end though. It's quite secure here in the hands of the Axis, getting over hands also yet again back on another VP. The middle bow might go yet again to the Allies. We got a D-crew now, it's just 50 VPs being left here. Might come in another triple VP cap here. Oh wait, do not, but it's a double VP lead. Still for the Axis. 85's out. There's the Egren with the Shreks. Connecting another 2 shots. Sprumbas was coming in straight away for the VP, though there is conscript. A pretty decent shot here in the rocket artillery, taking greatly out X infantry, but Allies forced back yet again. They don't have the infantry for contesting. Coming with a decent shot. Down the Raketen. 34 kills. Very great impact here into this match. The Panthers are out. Raketens out. Yes, Allies are gonna toss in just everything they have. They need to do something. They need to get somehow their hold on the VPs, but afraid it's too late. Here's the surrender. Axis with a very great comeback to this game. Alice with some very decent dives, taking out those 2 caddies with the P4. Definitely turned around the game for them. Yet again, Also being able to take out 2 Calliopes here as well. He just has the confidence for dealing with those builds. He just takes the risk. He's not afraid of any mines. He's just going in. He's either gonna finish the job or lose the game. And he finished the job and wins the game in the end, being rewarded for his confidence. So does Pig Tiger, with also some great game reads here. Falling just behind LengMo, trying to cap the VP in support with his armor, taking out a bunch of tanks like this multiple times, making here really the difference playing like that. Though BlueGuard with some nice actions on the Sherman, lots of kills. In the end, X is also with a great amount of manpower floating. Could have just tossed in tons of more units, I'm afraid. If so, but they felt very confident enough in the units they had to finish off this series, I guess. We're also doing very well here in the middle, defending that VP. We're really struggling. Double down on the middle VP, not really being able to contest it that well. So yeah, great play here by the $10. Elice and Pig Tiger taking in the win in the first game against LengMo and BlueGuard. You can see LengMo really struggling with his KD. BlueGuard doing rather well overall, but with the casualties here, not really having that army value here eventually. While Elice also trading very well his units, so making some good plays, though sacrificing a lot for it. But somehow he's able to keep his units alive. His backbone with the infantry of the army, so he has more of the edge here in terms of holding on those VPs, thus taking in a win, I'd say. And yes, obviously also LengMo, I'm afraid, collapsing, but yes, when you're very down on your knees, losing the game based on VPs, you gotta throw in everything you got, trying to turn it around. There's no point in like trying to hold on your units, not going for that final attempt, I guess. So yeah, GG's well played. Scared of rebuilding those. Right, game 2. With $10, obviously, with the double bridge from the south side. Yet again against the LMG42GD on the ground from the top side as the axis, which lost the previous game, so we will have BTS displayed now from the allies going into their game 2 here. We'll see that Cubus straight away from BlueGuard. So speeding on upon capturing as many resources as possible early on. Sending the Storm Pioneer here. Getting in the cutoff while LengMo is coming out with his MG42 and the Grenadiers. So I guess we won't see any sniper early on for the Axis as well, though British could actually make a play here for a sniper. I think they sometimes love doing that as well. That's definitely an option here. So far, both of them is going 40 sections. Passing in now already the platoon command post. Might be bringing in those players we like to do just straight away. Another officer, I guess. Some close combat engagements. They also really enjoy themselves playing early on the Royal Engineers, but it seems for this match they're rather very cautious about their doctrinal choice and unit composition. Elice here on the run already from BlueGuard. The very same player face-off like in the previous match. It's gonna be Elice versus BlueGuard, so this time on the open, and yet again Pig Tiger versus LengMo. But you know, very cast aside, I guess. Some decent early on engagements, I'd say. Getting on some sandbags.
Field recovery teams
The
are ready
ammo.
to salvage vehicles.
Powering himself another section here in the middle. So LengMo cannot easily make that play here. Found himself capturing the ammo, going for the cutoff.
Excellent work.
So straight away, the assault officer, Big Tiger in the castle. Meantime,
You have orders.
we'll see. Let's see, with the UC on the open. And yeah, we have a very one Panzer Fusilier supported by the MG. Seen that one already in this tournament from BlueGuard a bunch of times, and so far he always, I think, managed to be victorious here on this map, playing like that, so I guess this would be the correct choice here for him, but who knows, maybe it's gonna be Elice finds here his way for dealing with that as the first player in this very tournament. Would be a very nice surprise, I guess, to see. But he's gonna lose eventually his UC early on, so the snare here of the Fusilier. Not gonna have now a tough time here for dealing with BlueGuard on the open. Down that unit, but for now BlueGuard yet again just gonna try getting out his units. He's feeling well to toy around with, so is not too big of a threat from him to expect for now. And just in turn, just give himself some heal for now. Bring in another unit yet. Yes, for BlueGuard there's no reason yet to get any Shreks out. So it's gonna make use of that DPS. He's down. 2 is in. Big Tiger with some good control here over the caster side for now. It's gonna come in for the middle, I guess. And his next unit is gonna be a sniper. Yes, it's gonna be the response for losing the UC. And for dealing with this, I guess, rather not aggressive of a build here from BlueGuard.
Your sniper's trained.
Sniper's out. Just the AC, I guess, for dealing with the 2-2. There's no Pack 40 yet. But there will be a mortar for LengMo. So far we have BlueGuard just in a very comfy position. He's just gonna wait his time for getting out the leaks. And now he will be attacking straight away for a tier 3. This in his very interest. Get himself as fast as he can. Some overs. Successfully trading here very dominantly. The sections. This is coming in again. It's on the run. Single deconnection. Based on that, not being able to finish off the 2-2. Pioneers behind. BlueGuard. No DPS from those very precious Shrek Fusiliers. I guess BlueGuard's not too interested in the Shrek. Oh, he is actually interested in the Shrek. Taking out the Kübel. It's a pretty decent move. Sniper. Going in for another shot. It's getting snared. Scared, I guess. Time. That indeed does lack the ammunition for another Shrek. Is he trying to get some work on those grenadiers? 2 kills so far. Shrek's coming up. To finish the sandbags. LengMo will be going back in here as well. 40 VP in the cast side. Meanwhile, we have Elice with another rotation. See. Let's go in and doesn't. Standing here on the landmine, it's a little bit scary. Let's face the mortar around, I guess. Lots of mines as well. LengMo doesn't have the sweeper yet. Yeah, target that steps off that mine here. And yeah, kind of lacking here the firepower with the Shrek, I guess. This is gonna call it. I guess Shrek is a nice addition. It's Pioneer with the snare. Definitely very well stop anything from diving. That's nice to have. I'm afraid Uga in the end is gonna go anyways for that JP4. I'm not sure about that one diving too deep into the engineer. Rather unlikely, I'm afraid. But yeah, PicTiger with some nice usage here of the heroic charge for buffing his fellow infantry. And we have the Aver Eve PicTiger in the castle, the land address in the open. I guess stealing with the forward tier 1 here. Five-mans are out for PicTiger. I'm in a 6-pounder. Finishing off the attack. But yeah, still quite far from the centaur. So Elice gonna get in that 11th minute centaur or 12th minute centaur. Gotta say.
Centaur ack tank ready and waiting for orders.
And yeah, we have BlueGuard with 2 obers already, though there is just that very one Shrek here, so he doesn't have much here for, I guess, defending and dealing with the centaur now. Being very low on his manpower here. We're just gonna wait a time here, a good while, for getting out something for dealing with the centaur, I'm afraid. It was very precious. Don't really want to be dealing here or bleeding Free Centaur. There's also no forward retreat, so I'm afraid. Yes. Elice here with the play. He's gonna force away that Ober. Sniper with some more good work here. On the axis. 13 kills, so they're quiet by it. We wondered about that. And yeah, Centaur is in. Nice Gammon bomb. Fusiliers just getting in. The Shrek. Centaurs doing some nice bleed here to the Obers. Also forced away as well. Tank here with some real nice pressure. And Elice going deeper in. There are no grants, he might just finish off the 2-2. Right, he's gonna get it, though he gonna make a turnaround now here in time. Well, another connection from the Pack 40. I guess there will be follow-up ground attack. Missing the target just barely. Twice, no overrange. Successful shot here by LengMo. Quite a decent play here. Elice just finding himself yet again with some nice plays. He's just going in. He's taking the risk and he's getting rewarded for it. With that confidence here against the Axis. We have a lot of red flares going for that tier 1 as well. From BlueGuard. LengMo coming over with the Pioneers. And more red flares out here. Now from his fellow teammate. Pig Tiger. Sniper's on the run though, but Centaur is back in. BlueGuard now with the manpower could get himself, I guess, Raketten, but this gets out, I guess, the JP4 in time now. There will be ready the next attack from Elice with a nice strafe. Sending home goes Filthy Fusiliers here back to the base. And he wants that tier 1. But LengMo, he's there to aid his teammate. Pack 40, I guess, saving the day. Unfortunately, Elice doesn't have LengMo to support now. I guess he will get that tier 1 up just in no time. But there is now mortar pit from Pig Tiger, surprisingly in the middle. Elice very aggressive. It's already down on their knees with just 300 DPs left, so they are just putting the pressure here upon the enemy. I just get in another very decent win.
300 points remaining.
Against the top seeded team, I guess, and there is the next red flares in here with the smoke. MG not being able to defend it. Or almost wiped his Pioneers here. But Turi missing the shot in the end. BlueGuard with a lot of risk here. Oh nice, command is coming in. MG is wiped. He's gonna go for the... He wants to finish it off with his AT, I guess. Oh, nice strafe. It's painful. Am I just gonna finish off? Yes, he does. Fusilier is gone. I guess Sniper... It's just about 12 seconds, so tossing in another red flare here against BlueGuard. Yes, it's Alice. Foundry responds to that strategy here. Some really nice plays. Those commandos. The light gammon bomb. And the leak. Leak's getting decrewed as well. Toes back. Safe repairs. Sections out though. The red flag coming in. Sniper. A decent shot here on the Obers. They sent home. We got very low on manpower. Just gonna send in yet again the 6-pounder. For some more damage here. Can he finish the tier 1? That could be the play here. On a setting up. Flares out as well. And he gets the tier 1. That is the play here for Pig Tiger. Gets out those early units. Pressure him as hard as he can. He finds the right tools for dealing with that. And now BlueGuard just breaks away here. Meantime, Pig Tiger here, some really decent efforts. Water Pit just doing the job here against the Austria player. It's, I guess, the indirect support he needed. And I guess it's game. Axis calling in the surrender. LengMo with quite the passive build with the double LMG42, getting in the Brumba though, but that unit with no impact into the game. BlueGuard with high casualties and trying defending their tier 1. He's not really getting out in time. His Jagdpanzer for dealing with the Centaur, I'm afraid. The Centaur enforcing the plays with some nice strafes. Good kills on the sniper. And good plays with the commandos. And yeah, Centaur, I guess, MVP unit of the game here. Also, Pig Tiger with some great actions here. Flanking the tier 1 very well. Maybe tossing in another red flare as well himself. But yeah, nice plays from him as well. Smart AC. 8 kills. Very strong. Good veterancy and the just lately built Water Pit as well. And so we have $10 here taking the win.